Thanks for joining us on our travels. We're Paul and Tan, and in our troopy we're travelling the infamous Gibb River Road in northwest WA. What an epic place this has been so far, and we've stayed in some ripper camp spots. In this episode we blow you away with some gorges that you must add to your travel list. Enjoy the video. Good morning, friends. We are just overtaking someone on the Gibb at the moment. We're actually on the road up to Galvans Gorge this morning. We stayed at Silent Grove Campground last night. I would have showed you some footage of that. Beautiful little campground. It got very busy at the end of the day. It's about a 10k track up to Galvans Gorge. It's not 8 o'clock yet in the morning, so we're trying to get there nice and early so that we can get on and do the stuff before the crowds get there. Yeah, it's a bit of a bumpy track, this one, so the whole convoy is behind us. We're taking the lead. Hey?
Jake's in front.
Oh, Jake's in front. Oh, sorry, we're not first. I thought we were. Absolutely love this countryside. And the roads have been not too bad, I don't think, anyway. Thoughts?
This one's a bit rough.
Yeah. So this is the track up to Galvans Gorge. It's a little bit rougher than the other tracks, but it's not dreadful. It's just a bit more corrugated. It's actually quite rocky and some sharp points. But we've only got 10 k's of this, thank goodness. We're all ready to go. Kids are all hooked in. Laken's taking photos. Cheers, Laken.
Strapped on, saying I'm going to have massive calves by the end of all these hikes.
Say hi, look at him. I'm cheesing, are you cheesing? So 2Ks, return.
2 kilometre return
Whoa.
to the top of the gorge.
We got this. High five.
Okay, high five.
got high
High five. High five.
No high fiving. That's fine. Is that Nala? No. Yeah, we saw this massive kangaroo, big grey one, sitting in the middle of the road, and he just bounded off.
I haven't, obviously we've not seen any.
No.
Wallabies, but no kangaroos.
Can hear water. Can you see fish? Little ones. We're crossing the waterfall on foot. First river crossing by feet.
It's quite strong, the current.
The current's strong.
Yeah.
It's pack up day. We're heading off, we're moving camps today. We're heading north again. We're heading towards, gosh, Mount Barnett I think is the next stop. We've got, everyone's kind of packing down this morning. We've had a fantastic stay here. We went out to Bell Gorge. We went out to Bell Gorge yesterday, which was brilliant. Spent a few hours there swimming and hanging out in the gorge, and then we got there before lunch and a lot of people came, so we packed up and left, and it was actually really warm when we got back. This morning we've had loads of choppers flying over doing the scenic flights. They come over that way. Welcome back. I'm talking to you at this point of the drive this morning because it's the least corrugated. It's been a bit hectic for a while and you wouldn't have been able to hear a word I was saying, so hope you can hear me now. We left our campsite, which was Silent Grove, about 45 minutes ago, and we're back out onto the Gibb again. We've passed a couple of little river crossings, and we've also just stopped in at a little Iminji store, which has some little bits and pieces. The road is actually pretty good. In this patch of the road, there's actually small sections of bitumen every now and again, which is absolute heaven, isn't it? It's just goes all quiet for a while. But yeah, the scenery at the moment is pretty meh compared to what we've been through. Hey,
Yeah.
we've been through some like beautiful, yeah, we've been through some lovely mountainy parts, and it's very, very flat at the moment. We're on our way to our next campground, which is at Manning Gorge. I think that's it, Manning Gorge. We're going to stay at Mount Barnett tonight campground. But there's a few things to see on the way, a couple of other gorges. I think Adcock Gorge and Galvans Gorge are on the way. We've got a fair bit of this to do yet though till we get close. We're actually we've just come out of the King Leopold Ranges, which would explain, just passed a cow on the road, which would explain all the mountainous kind of territory that we've just come through. Right now we're back in the flats again, so we'll tune in when the scenery gets a little bit more exciting, but the trip so far has been great. Like, the road has been nowhere near as bad as we expected. Would you say that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm loving this. Actually, I've gone into fifth gear for the first time in a week.
That's exciting.
Oh my lord, there's bitumen here.
Yeah, look, how's this? Bitumen road, we'll take that just for a little while. Actually, this is the longest stretch we've seen in ages. But you can see there's a dust bowl coming up in the distance as someone comes towards us. So yeah, Paul just, I don't know if you heard that, but he's just said he's got up into fifth gear for the first time in a week. But yeah, the road has been absolutely nowhere near what we thought it would be so far. So hopefully it stays like this. Sorry, we're bouncing around a fair bit here. We're on the road into Adcock Gorge. We actually thought it would be quite quiet, but there's about a good half a dozen cars that have just come out. It's a single track in, which is a bit crazy. We're currently behind a caravan, so just taking it nice and slow. We're the first ones from our convoy to get here, so...
Got about 5 cars heading your way, still in Michelle, in a very close convoy.
So yeah, it's a bit bumpy. It's been a bit of a bumpy ride in here. This bumpy part of the track was actually what I thought the Gibb would look like. Okay? No, not this bit, but the bumpiest part, which I'll film on the way out so you can have a look. It's not treacherous, but it's a bit more bumpy than this. So we're almost at the gorge. Notably, there's a few people pulling caravans in here, which could be a little bit slow, but it's all part of the adventure. We've made it to Adcock Gorge. Oh, you wouldn't drive down here. I was suggesting that maybe we could have driven down this track, but... Oh. Okay.
I'll go and have a look.
Yeah, do, because I'm not wearing my boots if that's the case. I've got the all clear, so hopefully we can get across. God, I must say the legs are feeling it a bit from yesterday's walk. So we had a choice there. We could either walk through the little stream or we could go around the edge. So you don't need to have hiking boots on for this. Thongs or reef shoes will do the job. Wowee. Wowee. Check this place out.
I've been lying here for too long. I don't know what else to do. I wanna get away from every little thing just to try to make it through. I've been thinking about my options, every detail in my head, but it doesn't really matter, nothing matters, so I cry instead.
Wow. So far, my goodness.
Trying to my breath. I've been trying everything I can, but I ain't got nothing left. I've been staring at the ceiling, I've been staying up all night. Everything I ever worked for vanished in the blink of an eye. I've been asking every question, 'cause I haven't got a clue. Why's it gotta be me? What the hell am I supposed to do? I've been running circles, trying to catch my breath. I've been trying everything I can, but I ain't got nothing left. And I know there's so much more to this life, but it's hard to...
We're back. Thought I'd give you a little rundown on where we've just been while the road isn't corrugated. It's being nicely bitumen at the moment, so we're pretty pleased with that for a little while. So we've just come out of Adcock Gorge, which was lovely.
Beautiful.
Really lovely. There was, when we got there, not so many people. It's a nice little trek in, not overly difficult. You have to cross a couple of little streams, and then you come to this beautiful gorge, which is just so tranquil, isn't it? Well, it would be if there was no people in it, but you know, it's echoey because you've got a few people there, but absolutely gorgeous. A really great swimming hole. People were getting in a lot quicker than yesterday at Bell. They didn't seem like the water was as cold.
Not quite as cold, I don't think.
Yeah.
It's deep though.
Yeah, really deep.
Quick.
And there were some sizable fish in it too, which tells you that it probably doesn't dry up ever. Yeah, it was lovely. I did put the drone up, so I will pop that in for you to have a look. I'm sure you'll be quite impressed. There's a lovely little waterfall that comes down one side, and you can have a scramble around the outside and look at different parts of the gorge, but really lovely. The track in was okay. It was a bit bumpy in parts, but certainly manageable. We're currently heading to Galvans Gorge, which is the next one on the road, on the highway here before we hit our camp spot for this afternoon. So it's about lunchtime, so we'll probably spend another couple of hours doing some bits and pieces and then head to camp. I've been really impressed with this road so far. Nowhere near as... You know when you watch lots of stuff on TV and you watch videos and you listen to people talking about the Gibb and you hear about all... I mean, I'm sure there are dramas. I'm sure it happens. Depends what time of the year, I guess. But I just thought in my mind that it would be treacherous. And it hasn't been at all. It's been corrugated. There's been some rough patches, but the roads that go off the Gibb have been rougher.
Yeah.
The tracks that leave the Gibb to go up to the various gorges have been rougher. The Gibb itself has been actually not bad at all. I'm pleasantly surprised. And we've got this. We've just had this for about 10 Ks. So it's fabulous. It's really good. So yeah, next stop is Galvans Gorge, and if I can, I'll chuck the drone up so you can have a look too. Currently walking into Galvans Gorge. When we pulled up in the car park, there was wall-to-wall people and cars. Funnily enough, we heard that this gorge and the last one were quieter. Well, they've been, I reckon, busier. So it's pretty crazy. Who's to know on this road? It's full of surprises.
Water.
Oh, it's just got really close in there. The boa.
Little boa tucked away up in there. how far we are from the main spot, but it's getting nicer.
Gorgeous.
Beneath the shadows of this quiet town, I see you there, your feathers on the ground. Your eyes are heavy with the weight of the world. What's in a life you never could afford? Even if you never flown before.
So we've just left Galvans Gorge. That was probably, do you reckon, our favourite scenic spot?
Yeah, that is nice.
Yeah, probably the prettiest gorge that we've seen. I mean, they've all been beautiful, but that one was really pretty with a big boab right at the top of the waterfall. It was so nice. We're going to go back to the car park because we've got some food cooking in the travel buddy. So we're going to have some lunch, but I'm going to chuck the drone up, fly it in over the gorge. I don't know that you'll see the boab from up the top, but you might. So I'll show that to you if I get some good footage. Yeah, then we're heading to camp, I think. We're staying, I think I mentioned we're staying at Mount Barnett, so we'll be heading off there. I don't know how far away it is, not that far, probably half an hour to 40 minutes, I think. So yeah, we'll check you out when we get to camp this afternoon.
Take a chance and try once more. Don't let your worries weigh you down, down, down. You can still take flight, although you're earthbound. Never learn to rise above these crowds, stuck in the dust of the life that you found, with nowhere to go, no higher.
Oh, I'm losing track of where things are. Where did we go? We went out to... Yeah, scrap this. I've got no idea where we went yesterday. Thanks for joining us, and we hope you're enjoying sharing our travels with us. We'd love to hear from you in the comments below, and please show your support for our channel by smashing that subscribe and notification button so you don't miss out on any episodes. See you in the next one. Cheers!